built, called Tacker.
Coach's comments on the
Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Bruggeman Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Bruggeman Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, BruggemanInsurance.com.
Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Had a chance to talk a little while ago with Watertown head coach Zach Weavick. Coach, Brookings tonight, been a long time since we played them. Tell me about them.
Obviously, first go around with them is, you're going to get their best tonight. You're going to get their very, very best. They're going to play hard, and they're still playing for a lot of stuff right now, too, to be in the Sodak 16 and even advance a couple seeds, I think, too. And so, the Sheffers kid, the last 3 times we've played him, has had 3 really good games against us. He just, he plays really well against us. And he's a kid that can score it from 3 levels. He can score it from the 3-point line. He's got a really good pull-up, and he's good in the post. And, it just presents a harder matchup for us when he can score all 3 levels. And then you throw in some guards who are long and athletic and they are capable of scoring. They showed that the first time against us. The Mo kid had a really good game. The Longville, big inside, did a really good job on the offensive glass and getting some mismatch things. And so, for us, it's going to begin and end with defense, I think, tonight. I think if we can get up and dictate and pressure and take them out of what it is that they want to do of taking advantage of some mismatches and getting the ball inside. If we can extend pressure and really keep them to one side of the floor and even just make their guards uncomfortable, especially early, I think we'll find success in that. But it's us making sure we get up and do that early.
So you're talking man-to-man then? Are you talking half court or full court?
Aberdeen, we've always been a team, the last couple of years here now of, we really like our 1-2-2, into the full court, and we kind of switched it against Aberdeen the other night, and we just picked up man full court, and it was really good for us. I think it initiated us into our defense early. It disrupted their guards enough that it just extends them a little bit out towards the half court line a little bit more, where they have to get in their offense. And I think we feel like we have guards who are good enough to guard defensively and get up and guard people and athletic enough. And so I think we're going to start out on that again tonight, where we get up and guard in the full court and make them have to go against the man-to-man pressure, all night long, all over the court, and see if that doesn't disrupt them. At least make it hard for them to get in their stuff offensively. There's a time and place, I think, still for our other zone traps and our other things that we can do out of it. But we want to get up and extend, and we want to guard in the full court tonight.
But we still have to provide help on Sheffers.
Yeah, definitely. When he gets going, especially whatever level he's getting it from, if he's, fourth quarter and overtime against us the first time, everything was at the block, and so if that's happening, we got to make sure that we're doing a good job of fronting him like we want to and getting backside help on it, but then we got to pressure their guards so they can't just throw over the top all night and make easy passes into the post too. And so, recognize he's their one that's been their consistent scorer all year, and so it's going to take a good effort on him right away from the beginning of the game.
How about us offensively? How do we get going?
It seems like, Aberdeen, we got into a flow, and we talk about it a lot in practice, and we talk about it a lot pregame of, and when you feel like things are in rhythm and you kind of get into a flow, everything becomes easier and easier offensively. And so it's not settling. I think that the more ball reversals we get, and then with effective movement happening on those reversals, Dawson can get downhill for us. That provides, spot up shooters. That provides even our posts getting open looks around the basket. It just loosens everything up when we get ball movement and ball reversals. And that's what I thought was really good in our last couple games, is we're getting the ball moving and pretty timely moving too out of it. And that just creates better looks for us. So we can't settle tonight. We got to get the ball moving, and we got to see if we can't attack the basket and either score at the basket or get to the free throw line tonight.
You mentioned to me already the atmosphere at a JV game is kind of wild and crazy. Composure will be important tonight, won't it?
Absolutely. That's one thing you look back at our game too against them the first time. I didn't think we did do a great job of that composure at certain times in the games, and I think at times that kind of hurt us, and in certain aspects. And so, yeah, you got to understand our job is to go out there tonight and play Arrow basketball and play the way that we want to play, and that's playing hard and executing and getting after it, but doing so in a way that is going to be effective and meaningful for us.
Watertown head coach Zach Weavick. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with more in 2 minutes.
Don't become an online shopping victim. Scammers are using email and text messages as a way to obtain account information. Subject lines range from delivery problems to express delivery notification. Scammers often use well-known names such as Amazon, Walmart, and Costco to name a few. If you get an unexpected message, don't click on any of the links. Go to the company directly to find answers. If you have questions about this or other scams, contact the South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Asparagus, $1.47 a pound. Hy-Vee large dozen eggs, 98 cents, limit 2. Progressive soup, 99 cents, limit 4. And Hy-Vee fish market cooked shrimp, 71 to 90 count, $4.99 at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins. We'll do the rest.
It's a great time of year to lease a new GMC from Sharp Automotive. Lease an all-new 2021 GMC Terrain SLE all-wheel drive, only $339 per month with $1,339 down. Or lease a new 2021 GMC Acadia SLE all-wheel drive, only $369 per month with $1,369 down. 0% financing is available for 72 months in lieu of rebates. Sharps also has 2 remaining 2020 GMC Terrains at closeout pricing. Stop in today or shop online at sharpgm.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Weather update on the pregame show brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. And Rod Lenning, it's a whole lot better than it was a week ago when I was in Yankton.
You got that right. Yeah, we've increased our chances, though. It was 20-30% chance of snow, and now they say 70% chance of snow for tomorrow night going into Sunday. But we will stay above zero for tonight. A low of 3 above zero, 27 for high tomorrow, and that big chance of snow on Saturday night and Sunday. Sunday's high at 32 and 43 for Monday and Tuesday, and highs will be in the 30s, and the overnight lows will be in the 20s. So things improving compared to what we've had the last couple weeks. Right now in Watertown, we do have 16 degrees, and down in Brookings, right now it is 21 degrees.
Weather update brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. Starting lineups being brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. For the Bobcat, Zach Moe, a 6'1 junior. Casey Woodall, 6'2 and a senior. Henry Hamrick, 6'1 and a senior. Nick Sheffer, 6'4 and a senior. And Brock Longville, 6'4 and a junior. The starting lineup for the Bobcats. For the Arrows, Jackson Engstrom, 6 foot and a senior. Dawson Schmidt, 6'3 and a senior. Drew Norberg, 6'2 and a junior. Cale Stevenson, 5'8 and a senior. And Cole Holden, 6 foot and a junior, starting for Zach Weavick and the Watertown Arrows. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Want to remind you, each and every time the Arrows score a 3-point basket, you call 886-8444. Get signed up. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. And each time the Arrows score a 3, Great Western Bank donates $25 to the Arrow Education Foundation. Lower level games both went to Watertown, at least the 2 I had a chance to watch. Watertown won the JV game 52-36, and the Arrows won the sophomore game 68 52-55. We're getting close to the national anthem in basketball here tonight from Brookings. You're listening to the Arrows on KWAT. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Brought to you by Sharp Automotive. We'll come back in 1 minute.
I do want to mention we do have 3 people with Dutch Boy down here. We got Beth Will from Watertown, Judy Crayons, and Nicole Anderson. You 3 people have got Dutch Boy cards down here to pick up.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Both teams gathered around the sideline as we get ready for the national anthem. After the national anthem, we will have basketball here tonight as the introductions have already taken place prior to the end of the warm-up. So let's take a timeout. We'll come back and get ready for basketball in 2 minutes.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with a purchase? The Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at the Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. The Dutch Boy, East Highway 212, Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. We have a variety of suite layouts to suit your personal needs, from a comfortable studio suite all the way up to our 2-bedroom suites. We have just the room for you. We are proud to offer the largest suites in the area, providing the amount of space you desire. All of our suites and amenities are on one level, providing ease and peace of mind for family. Stop in today for a cup of coffee and a tour of our beautiful facility. We are located at 500 16th Avenue Northeast, or give us a call at 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Hi, this is Christine from the Blossom Shop. Stop down and see me at 115 East Kemp. We have plants, flowers, and gifts for all occasions.
Set to go with basketball. Cole Holden will jump center against Nick Sheffers to get things underway. And the tap controlled by the Bobcats. And it's Henry Hamrick with the basketball, dribbling it out front. He'll hand it off to Sheffers. Arrows switch the pick. Right wing pass to Casey Woodall. Woodall holds the ball there, puts it on the floor on the right wing, turns, goes right corner to Longville. Longville trying to go cross court. Collision and a foul going to go on Dawson Schmidt. Dawson will pick up foul number 1, team number 1 against the Watertown Arrows. Bobcats will inbound on the left sideline. Henry Hamrick to put it in play. Hamrick looks in, comes in as he will get the handoff and dribble it off a couple of high picks right side of the top of the key. Works on Cole Holden. Cole reaches in and fouls, and the Arrows start with 2 fouls on the first possession. Fresh 35 for the Bobcats, 7.5 to go first quarter, first possession of the ball. Hamrick to put it in play, does so out front to Woodall. Woodall dribbles the ball outside. Now he'll go left wing to Zach Moe on the drive. He'll lay it up short. Rebound. Jump ball going to be called on the rebound, and on the alternating held ball, it'll belong to the Watertown Arrows. Engstrom inbounds to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson will advance the basketball. Dawson across the timeline, hands off to Cale Stevenson. Back to Dawson on the left wing. He'll dribble right side of the key. Norberg left side of the key, drifting a little bit, missed everything, but Cole Holden was there for the rebound and put back. 2-0 Arrows. Henry Hamrick against man-to-man defense, full court. Hamrick with a left-hand dribble across the timeline. Goes on the right wing to Zach Moe. Drives, stops baseline, turns, looks, steps, nowhere to go. Left baseline to Hamrick for a three off the rim. Rebound tapped out, though. That goes to Moe. Moe goes deep in the right corner. Shot partially blocked there by Holden as Sheffers attempted it. And then Longville ran over Engstrom. Longville gets called for a foul. That'll be turnover number 1 against the Bobcats. So the Arrows will play it in full length away from their basket. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Watertown. Man-to-man defense here by Brookings. Dawson Schmidt left wing to Norberg. Norberg top of the key to Engstrom, outside to Dawson. Dawson dribbles, kicks it left wing to Engstrom. Engstrom holds the ball. Top of the key to Cale Stevenson, hands it off to Norberg. Norberg right wing to Dawson. Deep three by Dawson off the rim, no good. Rebound Engstrom, reverse lay-in, he misses it. And then Cole Holden commits his second personal foul. 2-0 Arrows, 6:10 to go in the first quarter of play. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Nick Sheffers to put it in play, does so to Hamrick. Henry Hamrick with the left-hand dribble works on Cale Stevenson, gets it across the timeline. Arrows play man D. 2 high picks. Hamrick kicks it left wing for Sheffers. Sheffers works on Mac Johnson. Gives right wing into the hands of Woodall there. Deep in the right corner, Hamrick for a three-point setter. Doesn't go. Long rebound, though, run down by Sheffers. Sheffers goes left baseline. He's knocked to the floor, and the Arrows commit another foul. That is the 4th team foul on the Arrows, and that is the first on Engstrom. 5:43 to go first quarter, 2-0 in favor of Watertown. Hamrick to put it in play. Hamrick looks in, lobs it out front, tipped away by Norberg. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Drew Norberg, though. And the Bobcats will try it again on the left sideline. Sheffers out near the midcourt stripe, tosses it into Casey Woodall. Woodall, right-hand dribble between the circles. Goes right wing to Zach Moe. Moe to the baseline, hands to Hamrick. Works off a Moe pick. Goes free throw line. Backs in on Jackson Engstrom. Puts up a tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by Mac Johnson. Gives it up to Engstrom. Engstrom on the drive. Kicks to Dawson, right wing. Top of the key, Norberg. Norberg to Engstrom. Right baseline to Dawson. He'll go to the glass. Tried to scoop it inside. Knocked away. Cale Stevenson controls it. Cale hands off to Engstrom. Back to Stevenson, right side of the key. On the drive, he'll be hooked and fouled by Nick Sheffers. Sheffers gets his first, team number 1, and Cale Stevenson will go to the line for 2 shots. 5:05 to go here in the first quarter, 2-0 Arrows. Free throw by Cale Stevenson is off the right, no good. The Arrows are 1 for 4. 4 fouls, 0 for 1 from the line. Bobcats are 0 for 5 and 2 fouls. So an inauspicious start to this game. How's that for a $15 word? Second free throw, no good. Sheffers races down court with the basketball. Gets right side of the lane, gives to Longville. He'll run into Dawson Schmidt. If he would have fallen down, I think he would have gotten a charge. Instead, they kick it out to Sheffers, who hits the 3. 3-2 Bobcats. 4:45 to go first quarter. Right wing Cohen Cran. Skip pass to Dawson, left wing. Dawson to the free throw line. Steps, puts up a hard shot. No good. Rebound taken down by Longville. Gives off to Sheffers. Bounces right corner to Hamrick. Hamrick holds it high. Goes right wing to Woodall. Woodall looks at Cutters. Now puts it on the floor. Gives to Hamrick. Hamrick left side of the key to Sheffers. Sheffers on the crossover. Backs in on Mac Johnson. Good D by Mac. Ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Dawson Schmidt. Dawson on the drive, kicks it left wing to Norberg, didn't shoot the three, and he turns it right back to the Bobcats. Hamrick on the drive, spins to the glass, kicks it into the hands of Mo. There's a pile up, a jump ball. It'll be basketball to the Bobcats. Pretty sloppy in this first quarter of play. Into the game for Brookings comes Keegan Fields. Into the game for the Arrows comes Reese Stark. Bobcats will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. 3-2 lead for Brookings. Ball trying to get it inbounds, and they lob it to Hamrick way outside, left side of the top of the key. Goes right side of the key to Mo. Mo to Sheffers, doesn't shoot the three. Tried to go inside, and Norberg fouls. 5 team fouls on the Arrows. Bobcats get a fresh 35. They'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Hamrick inbounds in the right corner to Woodall. Woodall puts it on the floor, backs in on Norberg, kicks it top of the key and threw it away. Loose ball picked up by Schmidt. Then Schmidt turns it right back over to the Bobcats. They go on the drive. Mo will lay it in. So very sloppy basketball. 5-2 lead for Brookings. Dawson Schmidt across the timeline, left side of the top of the key. Right baseline to Reese Stark. Reese, right side of the key to Cohen. Left wing Norberg. Norberg kicks it right wing to Reese Stark. Right baseline to Cohen Krantz. Top of the key Norberg. Norberg fakes the three, puts it on the floor, backs in. Tough fall away 14-footer goes in for Drew Norberg. 5-4 lead for Brookings. 3 minutes to go, first quarter of play. Hamrick will advance it. Hamrick right side of the top of the circle with the basketball. Picks up his dribble, now goes right wing to Fields. Fields holds it high, dips it down low to Hamrick with a little turnaround, and he puts it up and in. Henry Hamrick was able to back down Reese Stark for a close-in bank shot. 7-4 Brookings. Right wing Norberg, way outside, off the pick. Skip pass to Dawson on the left wing. Dawson tries to get to the glass, throws the pass too hard. Turnover number 3 on Watertown. Norberg goes out. Mac Johnson goes out. Into the game for the Arrows comes Cale Stevenson and Jackson Engstrom. Sheffers to inbound the ball, does so to Henry Hamrick. Hamrick with the left hand, works it to the midcourt stripe. Hamrick on the crossover, trying to turn the corner. Lost the ball, but right into the hands of Fields. Fields puts it on the floor. He goes baseline, kicks it left corner to Hamrick, fakes the three, goes to the basket, missed the lay-in. Rebound on the play by Reese Stark, ahead to Cale Stevenson. Stevenson bounces out front to Reese, left side of the key to Dawson. Cale right baseline for 3 off the rim. Rebound down to Nick Sheffers. Sheffers gives off to Casey Woodall. He takes it left side and leaves it back for Hamrick. 7-4 Brookings lead. Sheffers out front. Works on Cale Stevenson. Heads for the basket. Knocks down Dawson Schmidt and picks up his second personal foul, an offensive foul. Turnover number 4 against Brookings. Sheffers goes out. In to replace him is Zach Moe. Norberg back in as well. 7-4 in favor of Brookings with 1:43 to go here in quarter number 1. Drew Norberg, right side of the top of the key with the basketball. Bounces it top of the key to Engstrom. Gives off to Reese Stark. Right wing to Cale Stevenson. Right baseline Dawson Schmidt hits the three-pointer. 8-8-6-8-4-4-4. Tied at 7, minute 20 to go first quarter. Hamrick across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Dribbles it between the circles. Gives left wing to Zach Moe. Moe on the drive to the free throw line. Stops there, now needs help. Gives it to Fields on the right wing. Fields holds it high. He'll give it back to Moe on the right corner. Moe drives on Cale Stevenson. Splits the D. Looked like he traveled, but the official said nope, he bobbled it. Jump ball going to be called. It'll be a turnover on Brookings. Their 5th, and the Arrows will control the basketball. 7-7 score, 56 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Engstrom inbounds the ball to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson will advance it for the Arrows across the midcourt emblem. Gives on the right wing to Drew Norberg. Top of the key to Engstrom. Engstrom fakes the handoffs, gives to Dawson between the circles. Inside to Cale Stevenson. Kicks it out to Cohen Kranz, who hits the three-pointer. Good kick out by Cale. 8-8-6-8-4-4-4. Arrows lead 10-7. Casey Woodall goes right wing to Henry Hamrick. Knocked it away from Hamrick and out of bounds. Brookings will play it in just behind the midcourt stripe. Casey Woodall will inbound the ball. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Hamrick across the timeline with the left-hand dribble, defended by Cale Stevenson. Arrows play man. Down to 17. Hamrick on the dribble, down to 13. Hamrick midcourt circle, down to 10. Drifts over on the right wing. Goes right corner, goes baseline. He'll put up the off-balance shot. Can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds, last touched by Henry Hamrick. Arrows will play it in with 3.9 to go in the quarter. Engstrom inbounds to Cale Stevenson. Cale needed to advance the ball. Instead, he traveled with the basketball. He had Norberg wide open down the left sideline. If Cale advances that ball down the left sideline, Norberg's going to get about a 20-footer. Instead, he traveled with the basketball. So the Bobcats have 0.2 of a second to try to score here. You can't catch and shoot in 0.2 of a second. Whoops, he moved. That should have been traveling. And he almost made it, but it would not have counted. End of 1, 10-7. Watertown. Back in a minute.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
In that quarter, the Bobcats were 3 of 10, 1-3, no free throws, and 5 turnovers. The Arrows were 4 of 9, 2 threes, 0 for 2 from the line, 4 turnovers in the ball game or in the first quarter. Second quarter underway, Arrows lead 10-7. Hamrick with the left-hand dribble across the timeline. Gives left baseline to Fields. Fields hands off to Mo. Mo tries to drive. Back to Fields, left side of the top of the key. Keegan Fields between the circles to Max Struck in the ball game now. Going to the drive is Zach Mo. Good head and shoulders fake, and he lays it in. 10-9 lead for Watertown. Dawson Schmidt right wing to Cohen Kranz. Left side of the key to Norberg. Left baseline to Dawson. Dawson tries to drive baseline, is bumped and fouled by Casey Woodall. For Woodall, that'll be number 1, team number 4. Arrows will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline, leading 10-9 with 7:26 to go in the first half. Dawson inbounds to Engstrom, right side of the key to Cale Stevenson. To Norberg, he goes on the drive. He puts up a tough shot and got it to go. Norberg's got 4, makes it a 12-9 Arrow lead. Hamrick back with it for the Bobcats. Hamrick backs down Cale Stevenson, tries to turn the corner. He puts up a tough shot, and he got that one to go. He's got 4. 12-11 is the score in favor of Watertown. Dawson Schmidt, hook pass to Engstrom, open for 3 on the right wing, does not go. Hamrick with the rebound. Hamrick races down court. He's heading to the basket, knocks down Engstrom. Offensive foul on Hamrick. For Hamrick, that'll be number 1. Turnover, that is number 6 on the Bobcats. Into the ball game for Brookings. I can't see around the basket. Who is that? Number 4 is Sam Harden in the game for Brookings. Sheffer's on the bench with 2 fouls, has been for quite a while now. Cohen Kranz, right wing with the basketball. Top of the key to Norberg. Gives left wing to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson, top of the key to Kale. Kale on the drive. Traveled with the basketball. Just trying to do too much. Turnover number 5 on the Arrows. 6:33 to go in the first half. 12-11 in favor of Watertown. Casey Woodall inbounds the ball to Harden. Gets it right back. Woodall will advance it. Woodall across the timeline. Woodall against Mandy. Goes left wing to Moe. Moe deep in the left corner. Left side of the key on the slash to the basket. Missing the layup was Sam Harden, but he got fouled by Norberg, and he'll go to the line. Norberg gets his second personal foul. Reese Stark will come in the game. At the free throw line is Sam Harden, the 5'10 junior. He's there for 2. First one is on the way and no good. Reese Stark will come in. Norberg will go out with 2 personal fouls. Second free throw coming here for Harden. Harden sends that free throw up and in, and that ties the ball game at 12. 12-12 tie, 2 minutes gone, second quarter. Dawson Schmidt, right side of the top of the key. Dawson gives on the right wing to Cohen Kranz. Kranz, left side of the key to Engstrom. Right side of the key to Reese Stark. One dribble and spent it. Dawson, right wing. He'll put up a deep 3. Comes off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Harden. Sam Harden will push it up for Brookings. Harden on the dribble, top of the key. Goes left wing. Wide open Moe for 3 off the rim. Long rebound, though, comes out to Harden. Harden goes left wing with it. Gets it back left side of the key. Tries to drive. Goes right wing to Fields for a deep one, and he puts it up and in. Keegan Fields with the three-pointer makes it 15-12 Brookings. Dawson Schmidt on the drive, kicks it right wing to Reese Stark, turns back to Dawson, slashes to the basket, knocks down a defender, and Dawson Schmidt will get his second personal foul. That'll be turnover number 6 against Watertown as Keegan Fields took the charge. It's 5:21 to go in the first half. 15-12 in favor of Brookings. Sam Harden with the basketball. Harden will walk it up for Brookings. Harden across the timeline. Dribbles it way outside. Gets the offense set. He'll leave it out near the midcourt stripe to Keegan Fields, who gives it right back to Harden. Bobcats open the floor up a little bit. Harden dribbles. Bounce pass on the right baseline to Casey Woodall. He tries to back in on Dawson Schmidt. Good help defense by Jackson Engstrom. Brookings will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline with 6 on the clock. Shot clock. It'll be Keegan Fields to put it in play. Fields comes in right wing to Harden. Good head and shoulders fake. Gets to the basket, and he commits an offensive foul as Cohen Kranz takes the charge. Turnover number 7 against the Bobcats, and foul on Harden, number 1. That's like 5 charges in this game already. I like guys that step in and take the charge. That's a good thing to do. 4:45 to go first half. Norberg hands it off to Cohen Kranz. Hands it off to Reese Stark. Double pick here for Norberg, but a defender fell down and messed up the play. Norberg used his dribble, then he had it batted out of there and out of bounds by Casey Woodall. Brookings will inbound the ball. They will do so on the right sideline. Reese Stark will do it, I should say, for the Arrows, not Brookings. Comes into Norberg, way outside, right side. Norberg doesn't use the pick, instead tries to split the D, and he'll be called for an offensive foul. So Norberg gets called for an offensive foul. That's 7 turnovers on Watertown. That is foul number 3 on Drew Norberg. And it'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats, who lead at 15-12. Now that one I'm not sure was a charge as he split the defenders there, but he was going aggressively, and there's another offensive foul on the other end of the court. That might have been the makeup right there, and that one goes on Max Struck, and that'll be his first, and that's turnover number 8. Norberg split the defenders instead of hitting him square in the chest, but the official said it was an offensive foul. Reese Stark hands off to Dawson Schmidt, left side of the key to Engstrom. Dawson on the right wing. He tries to drive, cut off nicely. Top of the key to Kranz, left baseline to Stark. Stark gives to Dawson, left side of the key for 3. That's off the rim. Rebound. Mose had it, went down hard, and the ball went out of bounds. It'll be basketball to the Watertown Arrows. Longville back in the game. Hamrick back in the game. Arrows will inbound with a fresh 35 on the right sideline. Engstrom bounces it into Dawson Schmidt. Dawson top of the key off 2 picks. Gives top of the key to Stark for 3, and Reese Stark knocks down the 3-point shot and makes it a 15-all ball game. Back the other way is Harden with the basketball. Harden drifts off on the left wing, goes to Longville in the left corner. Longville drives to the lane, kicks it top of the key to Hamrick. Hamrick slashes to the basket. He can't get it to go as Cohen Kranz got a hand on the ball, and then a foul coming back going to be called on Sam Harden. Harden gets his second. It'll be 1-and-1 free throws now for Dawson Schmidt. 3:20 to go first half. 15-15 is the score. Dawson Schmidt for a 1-and-1. Dawson's free throw is on the way and good. Dawson earns the bonus. Second free throw for Dawson is on the way, and that is good. He's got 5 now, and it is a 17-15 Arrow lead. Hamrick inbounds the ball to Fields and gives it right back to Henry Hamrick. Hamrick across the 10-second line. Dribbles to the top of the key. Works off a Longville moving pick. Gives on the right wing to Moe. Moe drives on Engstrom. Splits a double team. Puts it up and in. Good drive by Zach Moe. He's got 6, 17 all. Cohen Kranz tried to dish it inside. Longville, good defense. Kranz threw it away. Turnover number 8 on the Arrows. Hamrick back with it. Tied at 17. 2:45 to go first quarter. Moe used his dribble, picks it up. Now bounces inside for Longville. He goes strong and lays it in. Longville's first hoop of the ball game makes it 19-17 Brookings. Dawson Schmidt hands to Kranz, way outside right side. Left side of the key to Engstrom. Lobs to Mac Johnson. Top of the key to Reese Stark. Stark kicks it left wing to Engstrom for a 3. He got it. Jackson Engstrom hits the 3. 8-8-6-8-4-4-4. Arrows by 1, 20-19. Hamrick across the timeline. Hamrick going to the hole again, and a hand-checking foul going to be called on the play against Cohen Kranz. That'll be his first. The Arrows over the limit, so it'll be 1-and-1 free throws here for Henry Hamrick. Sheffers back on the floor with 2:08 to go in the first half. Hamrick for a 1-and-1. Henry Hamrick's free throw is short off the rim, rebounded by Cale Stevenson. He's going 1-on-4, now backs off and gives to Engstrom. Engstrom on the left wing to Reese Stark, right side of the key to Dawson, right baseline. He'll pump a 3-pointer. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Longville. Longville gives it up to Hamrick, and Hamrick will advance it across the 10-second line to Longville, left side of the key. Longville puts it on the floor, kicks it right wing to Sheffers. Sheffers didn't shoot the 3, backs off in the corner. Engstrom on him. Got it down low to Moe. Moe had it go off his leg and out of bounds. Turnover number 9 on Brookings. 1:35 to go first half. 20-19 in favor of Watertown. Dawson Schmidt will advance the basketball. Dawson across the timeline. Dawson hands it off to Cale Stevenson. Left side of the key to Mac Johnson. Johnson puts it on the floor, gives to Dawson, left side of the key. He goes to the basket, knocks down a defender, missed the shot, got his own rebound, kicked it out to Cale Stevenson, who hit the 3-point shot. 23-19 Arrows, 1:05 to go first half. Henry Hamrick out front, gives right wing way outside to Mose. Moe holds the ball, goes top of the key to Keegan Fields, left wing to Hamrick. Hamrick on the drive, spins into a double team, tries to split it, tries to get one to go up. He can't, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Cale Stevenson. Brookings will inbound the ball. They put a fresh 35 on the clock. I don't know that there was control there, but they got a fresh 35. Right wing to Hamrick. Hamrick puts up the jumper, no good. Longville missed the shot, and the loose ball, he had it blocked, and the loose ball picked up by the Arrows. Arrows will play for the last shot of the half. Dawson dribbles the ball out front. There's about a 4-second differential on the shot clock and game clock. Dawson on the dribble outside. Dawson works off a pick. Dawson on the drive. Kicks it corner to Cale for three. It's an air ball. Rebound taken down by Brookings. Hamrick will advance it with 10 seconds on the clock. Hamrick across the timeline. Going to work off a Longville pick. Goes to the basket. Lays it up and in. And that's how we end the first half of play. 23-21 in favor of Watertown. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 3 minutes.
Midwest Medical believes that independence starts at home. This is Paul, and we are your local C-Act provider, which means we can offer accessibility solutions by modifying your home to meet your needs. We can increase the use, safety, and comfort of your home, all while increasing your independence. Midwest Medical offers assistive equipment like stair lifts, barrier-free showers, walk-in tubs, ramps, overhead lifts, and more. Call us at 882-4210 and let us help you stay in your home longer.
Midwest Medical, the name to know in home care.
Human Service Agency in Watertown's here to help you with professional, individual, and family therapy, including in-home therapy for the entire family, psychiatric medication evaluations, home visits, group services, chemical abuse treatment, and addiction evaluations with intensive outpatient treatment and aftercare. Human Service Agency has 24/7, 365 crisis support. Call 886-0123, 886-0123. Also, you may utilize telemedicine, and all insurance is accepted.
Whoa, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake Stop 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake Stop 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Aero athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care. 2 great teams, 1 location. 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
If the kitchen is the center of your home, then is your home center a place you love to be? If not, let's get it updated. Come into Hometown Building Center to see our great kitchen displays. Then let us help you design your new kitchen. Whether your style is classic, contemporary, cottage, or ultra-modern, we have the products and the expertise to design the entire space so that it fits your taste and your lifestyle. Let's get your dream kitchen designed today at Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Once again, we got 3 people that have Dutch Boy winning cards down here. Beth Will, Judy Kranz and Nicole Anderson. You can pick them up here at the studio sometime next week. Todd.
Halftime is brought to you by the Perkins Family Restaurant, 23-21 Watertown at halftime. Stats are being brought to you by Bruggeman Insurance. For Brookings, they were 3 of 10 first quarter, 6 of 11 second, 9 of 21 at halftime. That's 42% from the field. 2 3-point baskets, 1 for 3 from the line, 9 turnovers for the Bobcats. Arrows were 4 of 9 first quarter, 4 of 10 second quarter. That's 8 of 19 at halftime. That likewise is 42% shooting. Arrows 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Arrows turned it over 8 times in the first half of play. Individual scoring leader, Zach Moe with 6. Henry Hamrick with 6. 3 points for Keegan Fields. 3 points for Nick Sheffers. Brooke Longville has 2 and 1 for Sam Harden for their total of 21 here at halftime. For Watertown, they were led by Dawson Schmidt with 5. 4 points for Drew Norberg. 3 points for Jackson Engstrom. 3 for Cale Stevenson. 3 for Reese Stark and 3 for Cohen Kranz. 2 points for Cole Holden in the first half of play. Norberg has 3 fouls, 2 fouls on Dawson Schmidt, Cole Holden with 2, 2 on Sam Harden, and 2 on Nick Sheffers for the Bobcats. Stats brought to you by Bruggeman Insurance. Halftime brought to you by the Perkins Family Restaurant. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more from Brookings in 2 minutes.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins. We'll do the rest.
Let the team at Bruggeman Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Bruggeman Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Bruggeman Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, BruggemanInsurance.com.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Dano's Marine in Watertown has the brand new line of 2021 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. There's time to pre-order a 2021 Ranger boat. Check out all the new color combinations available on 2021 Ranger boats, powered by Mercury Outboards. See Dano's Marine for all your boating needs, service, or any repair needs. Dano's Marine, your elite Ranger Mercury dealer. West 212 Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com.
Halftime brought to you by the Perkins Family Restaurant, 23-21 Arrows at halftime. The Arrow girls were leading Brookings 30-9 at halftime of their ball game. The boys play at Brandon Valley tomorrow. That'll be a 5 o'clock tip-off, 4:40 pregame show on KWAT tomorrow. The girls have a game on Monday night. They play Brandon Valley at home on Monday night. And then both teams play next Thursday against Huron in a doubleheader. The girls' game at 6, the boys' game at 7:30 next Thursday. And that wraps up the regular season. And then it's Sodak 16 time the following weekend. The Arrow girls play on a Friday night. The boys play on a Saturday night. Opponent unknown at this point. because teams can move up and down in the SODAC 16. Both teams will be on the road for sure in the SODAC 16, but destination unknown at this point. Perkins Family Restaurant brings you halftime of our Arrow coverage. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Second half comes your way in 1 minute.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with a purchase? The Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at the Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. The Dutch Boy, East Highway 212, Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive-up-to-the-door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Aero Sports.
Set for the second half of action. Arrow basketball to start the second half. Jackson Engstrom will inbound the ball for Watertown in purple. Bobcats in their white uniforms. Engstrom tosses it into Norberg across the 10-second line. Right wing to Cale Stevenson. Top of the key to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson gives left baseline to Norberg. To Dawson, top of the key. Tries to split a double team. Throws one up, no good. Rebound tipped back to him. Got it out to Cale Stevenson. He goes left corner to Engstrom. His three is on the way. That's no good. Rebounds taken down by the Bobcats. Henry Hamrick across the timeline. Right wing to Zach Moe. Moe holds the ball, goes top of the key to Hamrick. Hamrick drifts off left wing, kicks it top of the key to Sheffers. Sheffers stops, had it whacked away, got it back. Sheffers puts it on the floor. Turnaround, fall away 10-footer. Tough shot, no good by Nick Sheffers. Rebound down to Holden, gives to Norberg. Norberg across the 10-second line. Right wing pass to Dawson Schmidt. Cale Stevenson, top of the key to Norberg. Right wing to Dawson Schmidt. Off a Holden pick. Kicks it left wing to Norberg. Norberg goes on a little hop jump and 15-footer and knocks it down. Drew Norberg has 6 in the game now. And the Arrows lead 25-21. Left wing Casey Woodall for the Bobcats. Woodall goes left corner to Hamrick. Lob pass down low to Longville. His layup too strong. Rebound tipped out of there nicely by Engstrom as he couldn't control it, but he tipped it out of there. Dawson Schmidt pull up 15-footer. Drifting to his left. Ball went to the left as well. Rebound to Hamrick. Hamrick on the drive back. Goes by Cale Stevenson and gets fouled on the play by Cale Stevenson. Stevenson gets his first, and to the free throw line, Hamrick will go, and he'll be there for 2 shots. Hamrick 0 for 1 in the ball game from the free throw line. Free throw by Hamrick is on the way and good. He's got 7 in the game now, 25-22 in favor of Watertown, 6:21 to go in the third quarter. Hamrick's second free throw is good as well. 8 points for Hamrick in the game makes it a 25-23 ball game. Arrows by 2, 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Dawson Schmidt across the midcourt emblem. Goes left wing to Cale Stevenson. Hands it back to Dawson. Dawson off a pick by Cole Holden. Kicks it right corner to Engstrom for 3 off the rim. Rebound tie up. And on the alternating held ball, it'll belong to the Bobcats. 6:01 to go here in the third quarter. 25-23 in favor of Watertown. Inbound to Hamrick. Hamrick works against Cale Stevenson. Left-hand dribble across the timeline, goes left wing. Kicks it top of the key to Nick Sheffers. Hands it off to Casey Woodall. Woodall resets the offense. He'll hand to Sheffers. Sheffers goes right wing to Moe. Moe top of the key to Longville. Don't have to defend him out there. Sheffers you do, though. Norberg blocked his shot. Rebound Picked out of there by Cale Stevenson. Got it ahead to Norberg. Pull up 3 on the right wing is way short. Out of bounds, last touched by Hamrick, though. And the Arrows will play it in on the right sideline, a couple of steps above the baseline. Drew Norberg will inbound the ball over on the right sideline. Norberg gets it into Dawson Schmidt, top of the key. Dawson kicks it to Norberg, goes by Henry Hamrick, tried to hand it off to Cole Holden, threw it to the midcourt stripe. Norberg on the left wing, top of the key to Cale, right wing to Dawson. He'll put up a three-pointer, rattles out. Rebound taken down by Sheffers. Sheffers will bring it up himself. Sheffers works on Cole Holden. Sheffers on the dribble outside, hands it to Casey Woodall. Goes right wing to Hamrick beyond 3. Hamrick works off a pick by Longville. Good D by Cale Stevenson. Hamrick tries to go inside, goes to Sheffers instead. Sheffers kicks it left side of the key to Moe. His setter is no good. Long rebound down to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson lost the ball again. Turnover number 9 on Watertown, and the Bobcats turn it right back. Turnover number 10 to the basket. Dawson Schmidt misses the lay-in. And then a foul on the rebound and 2 shots for Cole Holden. The foul was called against Casey Woodall, his second. To the free throw line is Cole Holden for 2. First one's up and good. Into the game comes Fields and also Struck. I think Reese Stark came in for Watertown. 4:31 to go third quarter. 26, now 27 as he makes both free throws. 27-23, Arrows on top. Sheffers inbounds the ball to Woodall. Woodall will advance it. Woodall gets it across the 10-second line, dribbles it way outside right side, picks up that dribble now, bounces to Sheffers. Sheffers turns and looks, backs in on Dawson. Turn around, step, nowhere to go. Top of the key, it goes to Struck. Left wing to Hamrick. Down low in a triple team is Woodall. He turned it over. Cohen Kranz took it away. Kranz got it ahead to Dawson Schmidt. To Reese Stark, right wing to Cohen, top of the key. Left wing Dawson. Open for 3, doesn't take it. Gives to Norberg on the right wing. He doesn't shoot the 3. Norberg on the dribble drive, tries to get to the glass. Looked like he traveled, but got away with that and got the lay-in, and a timeout taken by Watertown. 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. 29-23 Arrows back in 30.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Asparagus, $1.47 a pound. Hy-Vee large dozen eggs, 98 cents, limit 2. Progressive soup, 99 cents, limit 4. And Hy-Vee fish market cooked shrimp, 71 to 90 count, $4.99 at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
So after the timeout by the Arrows, Bobcats will inbound the ball full length away from their basket. Nick Sheffers will put it in play. Sheffers comes into Woodall. Woodall double-teamed in the corner. Got it ahead to Hamrick. Here's a 3-on-1 break. Hamrick, nice dish to Fields, and Fields got fouled before the shot by Reese Stark. And that's not a bad foul because it would have been a layup, and now they have to earn it. So not a bad foul there by Reese Stark. Hamrick will inbound with a fresh 35 right of his own basket on the baseline. Double pick for Sheffers, not open. Comes in down low to Woodall. His shot doesn't go. Rebound to Cole Holden. Holden gets it to Dawson Schmidt, who had it whacked away, but right to Cohen Kranz, top of the key to Dawson. Left wing Norberg fakes the 3, kicks it to Kranz. Right side of the key on the wing to Dawson Schmidt. Kranz in the right corner. Top of the key Dawson on the cut Norberg. Pull up 15-footer is good by Drew Norberg. 6 in this quarter, 10 in the game. Arrows lead 31-23. Hamrick back with it for the Bobcats. Backs down Reese Stark. Kicks it corner to Sheffers. Sheffers on the slash. Pull up in the lane is off, no good. Rebound down to Cole Holden. To Norberg on the breakout. Norberg gets the lay-in. He's got a dozen. Arrows lead 33-23. Casey Woodall back with the basketball. In the lane, goes left wing to Hamrick. Hamrick gets fouled on the drive to the basket. And that foul will go on Reese Stark. That'll be his second. It'll be a throw-in for Brookings, and they'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Hamrick trying to get it inbounds, knocked away by Reese Stark, grabbed by Fields, though, kicks it to Sheffers, right side of the key for three, doesn't go. Rebound tapped nicely by Struck. Struck controls it on the cut. Cohen Kranz knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll be basketball to the Bobcats. They will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Hamrick to put it in play. Hamrick had the ball, threw the ball back to the official. Cohen Kranz must have some blood. That must be what it is. So Cohen goes out of the game. Holding his nose, it looks like, so that's why they stopped play. Now Hamrick will inbound the ball, left of his own basket on the baseline. Double pick for Sheffers, got it inside to Woodall, who missed the close-in shot. Rebounded by Reese Stark, gives up to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson picks up his dribble, turned it over. Loose ball picked up on the drive. Woodall goes to the basket, and Woodall scores the lay-in. Turnover number 10 against the Arrows in the game. Arrows lead 33-25. Holden on the right wing to Cale Stevenson. Left wing to Dawson Schmidt. Cale in the right corner. Tried to drive on Sheffers. Got it inside. Reese Stark couldn't score the lay-in, though. Back the other way comes Casey Woodall. Right wing to Sheffers. Sheffers beyond three. Holds it high. Now puts it on the floor. Dribbles to the top of the key. Hands it off to Struck. Struck holds it there. Gives right wing way outside to Woodall. Woodall in the right corner to Hamrick. Hamrick backs in. The little jumper's up and good by Hamrick. Hamrick's got 10, timeout Brookings. 1:37 to go, third quarter, 33-27 Arrows. Back in 30 seconds.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Enjoy one of our new bakery sweets, like a cinnamon roll, apple fritter, or blueberry muffin, with an any-size premium roast coffee or soft drink for just $3. Price of participation may vary. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So Brookings draws to within 6. The Arrows led 33-23. 2 straight hoops by the Bobcats. And they make it a 6-point game. And after the timeout, Reese Stark will inbound the ball for Watertown. Full court pressure here applied by Brookings. Ball comes into Dawson Schmidt. Dawson fires it ahead to Reese. Reese on the dribble out front. Gives it way outside right side to Cale Stevenson. Stevenson has Norberg on the right wing wide open. As the Bobcats play a 2-3 zone, there's a skip pass to Norberg. Fires it in the lane to Holden, left wing to Dawson for 3 off the rim. Rebound tapped out by Cale Stevenson, controlled by Norberg. Norberg stops, turnaround 10-footer, doesn't go. Cole Holden battling for the rebound, kicked it out of bounds. It'll be basketball to the Bobcats. Engstrom comes in the game, and going out will be Cole Holden. One thing about Cole is he works 110% every second he's on the court. Bobcats to inbound the ball. They do so to Sheffers, who gives it back to Casey Woodall. Woodall with the right-hand dribble. Tries to get down the lane. Stops, hands it to Sheffers. Sheffers stops right of the lane to Woodall, top of the key. Left wing to Struck. Struck holds the ball. Struck gives top of the key to Sheffers. Fakes the 3. Tries to go to the hole. Looked like he traveled. He got it up and in. Tough shot there by Nick Sheffers. He's got 6 straight points for Brookings, and they make it a 33-29 Arrow lead. Dawson Schmidt with the basketball out front. 21 on the shot clock, the game clock, about 2-second differential. Shot clock down to 13. Dawson dribbles it out front. Down to 10. Engstrom's got to set a good pick here. Down to 6. Dawson kicks it corner to Reese Stark for a 3, and Reese Stark hits the three-pointer. Quickly down court, Reese Stark got a steal as well and a foul on Casey Woodall. So Reese Stark hits the three, then he gets a steal, and then he got a foul called on Casey Woodall. Good little exchange there, and the Arrows will inbound on the right sideline with 1.6 on the clock and plenty of time to be able to score. Engstrom to inbound the ball to Norberg. Oh, you didn't have to rush it that much. He could have got a better shot than that. 1.6 is a long time. End of three, Arrows 36, Brookings 29. Back in a minute.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Looking for quality automotive repair at an affordable price? Hi, I'm Bob from Sherbinski Auto Repair. We offer a full range of automotive services, from oil changes to brakes, suspension work, and yes, engine diagnostics. We work on all makes and models of vehicles. Check us out online at SherbinskiAutoRepair.com or call 753-8629 to make your appointment today. That's Sherbinski Auto Repair, quality automotive repair at an affordable price.
In that quarter, the Bobcats 3 of 11 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. They had 3 turnovers. The Arrows were 5 of 16 from the field, 1-3, 2 for 2 from the line, 2 turnovers. We start the fourth quarter, Watertown 36, Brookings 29. Reese Stark, right side of the key, skip pass to Dawson on the left wing, off a pick. Not a good one, though, by Engstrom. Dawson to Cale Stevenson. Cale to the free throw line to Norberg. Kicks it back to Cale for a three right side of the key, and Cale Stevenson hits the three, and the Arrows back on top by 10, 39-29. Sam Harden works against Cale Stevenson, hands it off to Sheffers, gives to Woodall on the right wing. Top of the key, Struck with the basketball. Struck goes back door, threw it away. Loose ball picked up by Norberg, ahead to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson to the basket, missed it. As it rolled out, why Reese Stark hit the net, I'm not sure. I don't think that caused the ball to go out, but it rolled out, so Dawson will go to the line for 2. The foul was whistled against Matt Struck, and that was his second. Dawson's free throw is no good. Second free throw coming here for Dawson Schmidt. Dawson's second free throw is up and good. He's got 6 now. Arrows 40, Brookings 29. Harden gives it off to Casey Woodall. Woodall works against Engstrom. Woodall across the timeline. Right wing to Keegan Fields. Fields drives on Norberg. Goes to the hole, missed the shot. Norberg tipped the rebound out of bounds. Brookings will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Longville in the game. Hamrick in the game. Hamrick will inbound it right of his own basket on the baseline. Hamrick comes in on the right wing to Casey Woodall. Dumped it down nicely to Sheffers. He goes up strong. Got it to go and drew the foul. Very headsy play by Nick Sheffers that time as he got Cole Holden up off balance. Drew the contact, and Cole commits his third personal foul, and Sheffers gets a chance at a conventional three-point play. Very heady play. Completes the three-point play. He's got 8 now, makes it a 40-32 Arrow lead. Dawson Schmidt with a minute gone in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to nobody. Cole Holden runs it down top of the key. Left baseline, Reese Stark. Left side of the key, Norberg. Deep three, way short. Rebound saved by Reese Stark. Great hustle again by Reese Stark. On the cut to the basket, dishing it for Cole Holden was Dawson Schmidt. Cole gets the lay-in. Nice pass by Dawson. 42-32 Arrows, minute and a half gone, fourth quarter. Hamrick on the dribble. Hamrick on the drive. Hamrick stops. Looked like he traveled, and then he threw it away. Turnover 14. Dawson Schmidt ahead to Cale Stevenson. Scoops it to Reese Stark, lays it in. Good fast break by the Arrows. Reese Stark's got 8. 44-32, timeout Brookings. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back in 1 minute.
A bank's foundation is your foundation by providing exceptional services you value. American Bank and Trust is now open in Watertown with 15 locations serving eastern South Dakota. American Bank and Trust offers robust banking and trust services complemented with today's technology. It's a new Watertown bank led by bankers you already know. So make it your new bank. American Bank and Trust, 1600 4th Street Northeast Watertown. Member FDIC.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Bobcats will play it in after the timeout. They toss it backcourt to Hamrick. Hamrick will advance it, defended by Cale Stevenson. Hamrick dribbles right wing, gives to Woodall on the right side, looks for Longville inside. Didn't give him the ball, goes top of the key instead to Sheffers. Left wing Moe goes left corner to Hamrick. Hamrick on the dribble, left side of the lane, top of the key to Woodall. Woodall on the back end, he'll turn, little jump hook, doesn't go. Norberg had the rebound but didn't secure it. Woodall able to knock it free and go up, can't get it to go, but Woodall tips it out again. Great hustle by Woodall. Baseline, Sheffers on the drive, and he'll be fouled on the drive, and he'll go to the line for 2. Casey Woodall made that play effective there as he missed the shot, but then he got it away from Norberg on the turnover and was able to tap the second miss to keep play alive. So good hustle by Casey Woodall as Sheffers hits the free throw. Drew had the rebound, but he just didn't secure it, and Woodall whacked it out of his hands. Sheffers hits both free throws. 44-34, Arrows on top. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Reese Stark, right side of the key, to Dawson Schmidt on the right wing. Dawson tries baseline drive, nothing there. Gives to Cale right wing. Cale to Norberg on the cut. He gets hammered and fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Norberg to the line for the first time in the game. He's got a dozen, and he's got 2 coming here. Longville got called for the foul, his second. 5:09 to go in the game. Free throw by Norberg is off the rim, no good. 5:09 to go, 44-34 in favor of Watertown. Drew Norberg with another free throw try and missed them both. Rebound to Longville, gives out to Casey Woodall. Woodall across the timeline. Arrows not matched up defensively. Sheffers being defended by Norberg. That's a mismatch. Sheffers steps to the basket, jumps it in. Sheffers with 9 in the second half, 12 in the game, and it's back to a 44-36 Arrow lead, 4:45 to go. Dawson Schmidt way outside left side, goes on the baseline drive to the basket, lays it in. Nice crossover by Dawson that time, and he scores it. Back comes Hamrick quickly, gives on the left wing to Woodall. Woodall dumps it down low to Longville. Right wing, right baseline, Hamrick. Hamrick gives right side of the lane to Longville. Muscles it up, no good. If Mack just keeps his position, he's okay, but he put his hands up and in the face of Longville and got called for the foul. If he puts his hands up and stands there and holds his position, he's okay. But you can't make contact. Free throw by Longville is up and no good. And Longville was about 8 feet from the basket there. He's not going to get much done 8 feet from the basket on the baseline like that, and Mac just kind of bailed him out. Second free throw, no good. Over the top on the tap out was Mo, and the Arrows will play it in. Full court pressure coming here now for Brookings as they're going to do a 1-2-2 three-quarter court zone press. Cale Stevenson gets it ahead to Reese Stark. Reese kicks it left corner. Norberg for three off the rim. Stark with the rebound, though, and the Arrows get a fresh 35. Again, Woodall hit it into the backcourt. Good hustle by Woodall. He's been all over the place. Top of the key, Stark for three, no good. Rebound taken down by the Bobcats. Zach Moe gives on the right wing to Woodall. Right corner for Hamrick, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Cale Stevenson. Hamrick will inbound it on the right sideline, about 8 feet above the baseline. 3:47 to go in the fourth quarter. 46-36, Arrows on top. Inbound to Longville. Backs in again on Mac Johnson. And that's all that time. Mac did a great job. Just hold your position. He's not really a great offensive player. A quick three by Dawson. Not a good shot by the Arrows at that point of the game. No need for that one with 3.5 to go and a 10-point lead. Longville down low. Good help there by Cale Stevenson. Lob pass ahead to Reese Stark. Take it out now. Reese is going to put up a little 8-footer, and he hits it. And you better make that shot. When you're up by 10 with 3 minutes to go in the game, you better make those shots. Dawson didn't, Reese did. Timeout on the court, back in 30.
Human Service Agency in Watertown's here to help you with professional, individual, and family therapy, including in-home therapy for the entire family, psychiatric medication evaluations, home visits, group services, chemical abuse treatment, and addiction evaluations with intensive outpatient treatment and aftercare. Human Service Agency has 24/7, 365 crisis support. Call 886-0123, 886-0123. Also, you may utilize telemedicine, and all insurance is accepted.
Bobcat basketball after the timeout. Casey Woodall across the timeline. Hands it out front to Hamrick. Hamrick on the dribble, goes off a Sheffer's pick, and Reese Stark reaches in. Play defense with your feet. Reese gets his third personal foul, stops the clock, sends the Bobcats to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. This is a clock game now. You got to understand the situation. Free throw for Hamrick is on the way, and it did not go in. I couldn't tell if it went in or not. It did not go in. It didn't hit the rim. Now, it's a clock game. You want to use the clock and make free throws. Reese Stark against full court pressure to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson long pass to Norberg. Nearly turned it over. Take it back out. Run some clock. Cole Holden with it on the left wing to Cohen Kranz. Right wing to Dawson. Bounced it into Cole. Top of the key, Norberg for three. He's kind of guiding it right now. He's not really shooting the ball. He's kind of guiding it, and it came up short again. Sheffers lost the ball. Reese Stark gets it ahead to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson kind of went lackadaisical. Casey Woodall got the ball knocked away, and then Dawson shoots a 15-footer on the right baseline and puts it up and in. Arrows lead is 50-36. Hamrick on the drive against Cohen Kranz. Puts it up no good. Rebound tapped out. A Bobcat went down hard on the play. Mo, and he gets up off the floor angry as the official stopped play for him. And it'll be basketball to the Watertown Arrows. Mo went for the rebound, a lot of contact, and he went down hard. And then when he got up, he was not happy, and he had to go out of the game. Dawson on the dribble outside. Dawson goes on the drive. Baseline, Cohen Kranz fakes the three. Top of the key to Norberg. Dawson for three on the right wing. And Cole Holden commits a foul. Again, 1:55 to go in the game. The clock doesn't run. They come down and shoot free throws. At the free throw line will be Keegan Fields, and he'll be there for a 1-and-1. 50-36, Arrows on top, 1:55 to go here in the ball game. Fields at the line for a 1-and-1. First one is off the right side, no good. Dawson with the rebound. Casey Woodall all over him. Dawson on the drive, and Woodall's going to get called for a foul, and then Dawson and Woodall kind of get into it a little bit. And Woodall will get called for the foul, his fourth. Arrows will play it in on the right sideline near the midcourt stripe. Casey Woodall's played hard and played well the entire game. He's knocked away some balls from the Arrows. He's done a good job. The Arrows going to get double teamed here. Reese Stark, Engstrom down low, top of the key to Norberg. Don't have to score here. Just want to take some time off the clock. A foul going to be committed by Zach Moe, and that'll send Norberg to the line. Not yet. Arrows will inbound with a fresh 35. They'll inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Dawson Schmidt to put it in play. Dawson looks in, got it into Engstrom. No reason to shoot the shot. Sheffers turned it over, though, after he blocked the shot. Sheffers turned it over, so the Arrows have the ball out front. Right wing is Norberg with the basketball. Woodall going to go after it aggressively. Cohen Kranz on the left wing to Reese Stark. Out front to Engstrom and then to Norberg. Norberg hands to Dawson, gives back to Norberg. Now you got to attack. Norberg pulls up, goes cross court to Reese. Reese on the drive to the basket, draws the foul on the play. And that'll go on Keegan Fields. And that was a better possession by the Arrows that time. They used most of the 35-second clock and got the clock down, and Reese got the foul, so he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Reese has played well off the bench for the Arrows. He's got 10 points in the game. Free throws up and good. He's got 11. Reese has done a nice job in this ball game. He's knocked some balls loose. He's gotten some steals. He's gotten a few rebounds. He's done a very nice job. He's got 12 points in the game, 52-36. Fields on the right wing, gives off to Hamrick. Hamrick on the drive, jump ball going to be called. It'll be basketball to the Bobcats, and they will inbound it right of their own basket on the baseline. Hamrick will put it in play. Minute to go, Arrows lead 52-36. Hamrick inbounds to Fields, doesn't shoot the three. Fields puts it on the floor, picks it up, goes top of the key to Hamrick. He'll shoot the long three. It's an air ball rebounded by Nick Sheffers, and Sheffers lays it up and in. Arrows against full court pressure. They need to clear out. Hamrick gets it, or Schmidt gets it ahead to Cale Stevenson to Engstrom, and then back to Dawson. And we're down to 35 to go. Cale Stevenson on the right wing. Cale goes top of the key to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson goes on the drive. He'll hook it up and in. Dawson gets the lay in and makes it a 54-38 ball game. Across the timeline is Woodall. You can just let him go. Woodall turns, stops, fires right wing to Moe. Moe on the drive to the basket. He'll lay it up and in. And there's 7 seconds to go, and the Arrows are going to win the game. Final score, Watertown 54, Brookings 40 here this evening. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug-free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
When it comes to financial planning, planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok,